Forgot my name. Back with another live stream. Travel Explore Click Live. Thank you guys all for stopping by. And we're live. We are live right now. So thank you guys all for stopping by. We'll go ahead and do some shout outs in a minute. We're going to talk about the Chase Ink Cat or the Chase Ink Cash Card. That's going to be the talk of the town today. And I love that card. I absolutely love that card. It's one of these cards that I never even thought that I would get. I just didn't have any plans on getting a card, and once I got it, I use it all the time. I mean, I really do. For a lot of reasons, the card makes a lot of sense. Let me go ahead and get some things down real quick. Got to do this before we got started. Go ahead and do it now. So yeah, thank you guys all for stopping by. Let me know what's going on in if the video looks good, if the audio sounds okay. I'm running it a little high today. Looks like my audio is just let me know. If it sounds good, I'm fine. If it's there's something else going on, just let me know. I'll adjust it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and give shout outs in a second. So if you guys can do me a favor, just hit that like button. That way we can promote this out to more people. So more people will jump in on our live stream. Jessica, you can't check your points yet. You're going to have to wait about 10 minutes, and then you'll be able to check your points. Usually the stream bot will come on first, and then you'll know that you can start checking your points. And that just reminds me, I did not update my weekly points. And Jessica reminds me, because Jessica's one of the people that will be getting an extra 100 points because she was one of our top commenters for all of last week. So I believe, I don't want to do it off the top of my head. At the end of the show, I will add the points. Jessica was one for sure. There are a couple of others that were on there. I'll announce them on Monday. Remind me, but you'll see. I'm gonna update the points. You'll be able to see. So, all right. Thanks, Dolly. Dolly always sends me a text message during the show, just letting me know, hey, everything sounds good and everything looks good. I appreciate that, Dolly. I really do. I really do. Okay. And let's see. Justin saying I'm cutting out. Okay, maybe I'm a little too hot then. Drop it down. All right. So if you still hear me cutting out, just let me know, and hopefully we'll be able to adjust it a little bit. I shouldn't be cutting out though; it's not that loud. But if I am, then I'll have to make some adjustments. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started here. I want to talk about that Chase Ink Cash card. This is one of the cards that, oh yeah, we got the starting soon too. Yeah, let me get off this. Full screen, guys, full screen. Don't you want to see all of me? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Okay, thank you for rookie mistake. Yeah, I clicked that from the beginning, and I'm here talking. And yeah, okay, all right. So hopefully that looks a little bit better. I do have a couple of new things that I've added. So if you guys watch my live streams, and you'll realize that every live stream that I put out, I usually try to add a few, at least one new thing that I try out and see if it works and all that. So I do have a surprise, but the only way you're going to get the surprise, and I'm not, in no way am I forcing people to send me a super chat, but super chat, there's a little surprise in the super chat. That's all I'm going to say. So, and then once I open it up, I'm probably going to want to just continue using these different little things here, because I think they're kind of funny. So I'm just saying, super chat, they'll get a special announcement on a super chat. All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and move forward. Let's see. Now, you guys, please let me know you're here just by saying what's up. Give me a little emoticon. Give me something just so I know you're here. I'm going to do shout outs in about 2 minutes. So just let me know you're here just by giving me something in the chat. And then we'll get started with the Chase Ink Cash card. I'm telling you guys, if you guys have not gotten this card yet, this is a card you really, really need to get. And I'll explain a little bit about the whole sole proprietor and all that. So, it'll make a little bit more sense because it is a business card. So it's a little different than a regular personal card. So we'll go over that. But yeah, I'm just telling you, this card is an amazing. If you're in a Chase ecosystem, this is an amazing card to get. I say this is the best business card that's out there right now. A cashback business card. In my opinion, it's the best. I can't see another card that's better than this one at the present time. So yeah, so we'll talk about that. We'll pull that up and a nice little discussion about the card. And I use it. I'm telling you, I use it a lot more than I even anticipated because initially when I got the card, I'm going to be honest with you, I was looking at the sign-up bonus like most of us, and I just find myself using the card. I'm always at Staples now, or an office supply store where I wasn't before. And even though I still have a card that gives me 5% or 5 points for every dollar spent, I have the Chasing Business Plus card, which gives you that. It's an older version of the Chasing Preferred, but I don't use it that often. I don't use that one. This one I use all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but you have to understand this is a no annual fee card, so it's a little bit different. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and do some shout outs now. So if you guys are in the building, please let me know you're here just by saying what's up. Justin, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, buddy. David, what's going on? Kevin Jackson, what's going on, man? Let's see. Dolly's in the building. What's going on, Dolly? Thank you for stopping by. Jessica, thank you for stopping by. And let's see. Vic, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Joe, how you doing? Motion Ripper, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Okay, we got a super chat, so I will do the super chat in a second. I'm gonna go through everything first. All right, Scott, thank you for stopping by. Julio, what's going on? And Nate and Jess, how you doing? Jeremy, what's going on? Julio, what's up? And we got another super chat from Motion Ripper. Thank you guys. Thank you, Motion Ripper, and thank you, David. I'm gonna do the little thing in a second. I gotta go through these first. Thirsty Lion, what's going on? And Morgan, what's going on? So if anybody else is in the building, I know there's some more people in here. We got like 27 people in here. Just let me know you're here. Just give me a little emoticon or something. You don't have to type it and say anything, or you can say hello or something. But I just want to be able to give you a shout out. All right, so drum roll, please. I gotta get a drum roll. You know what? That should be another sound effect that I have. Okay, so I've added some voiceovers, which is pretty funny. So we'll do that. We'll do the little voiceovers right now. Let's see. First one going, David. David, thank you for the super chat, David. Thank you for the super chat. All right. That's not my real voice. And Motion Ripper. Motion
Ripper, thank you for the super chat. Motion Ripper, thank you for the super chat.
All right. So I have different ones. I have this one too. So I'm gonna have a series of these going on from time to time. I just think they're kind of funny. You know, change up. You know, add a little bit of I don't know. Makes it not so serious. We talk a lot about serious stuff, right? Grown up stuff. So I want to add a little bit of what am I can't even think of the word. But anyway, yeah, so we have some little things there. There's some stuff in the chat. You guys are enjoying that. So anytime there's a super chat, we'll bring those in. There's some more voiceovers that I'm gonna set up too in the future, but I didn't have time to set them all up, so I'll be going back and forth to some different ones. And what is this? Oh, we got to change. I forgot to do that. Coins. Thank you guys. Thank you for the super chat. We'll do the coins and then we'll do the voiceover. That's usually what we'll do. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's get serious. Put our serious face on. Now, if you guys have a question specifically for me, just put @TEC, and I'll make sure I go over those questions and answer those questions for you. All right. Motion Ripper. Oh, I already okay. I just let's see. Okay, all right. I'm getting these announcements a little bit late over here, so thinking, okay, another super chat. No, it's the same one, but thank you anyways, Motion Ripper. I appreciate it. All right, let me open up my screen here so we can all take a look. The Ink Cash Card. This is the one, man. This is I'm telling you guys, if you if you want a really good card, this is the one to get. Definitely this is the one to get. Okay, so this is a business card. And I've talked about this in several of my live streams as well as I did a video on this card. And yes, it is a business card, but you can still get it as a sole proprietor. So if you make any money outside of your regular job, so let's say you have a regular 9 to 5, but then you mow lawns on the weekend, or um, you do anything outside of your normal job, you can qualify as a sole proprietor, or you are a sole proprietor, as Cakeology would say. By the way, Cakeology, you want to check his channel out. He just put out a video today, and it's how to get what is it, corporate credit or something, like corporate credit card, I think he was saying. Um, check him out, Cakeology with an I at the end. Really good information there. So you want to go over to his channel, as well as Justin. Justin has a podcast. So Justin Balcula, check his channel out. Just click on. All you have to do is go over to the three little dots. Click on the three little dots, and then right click, and it'll open up a new window for the channel. So you can just open it up, and then you can check it out later. Don't check it out right now because you guys want to watch me, right? But then go over there later, subscribe to his channel, Justin's channel, and then check out the videos he has there. He also does some podcasts, as well as Cakeology. And Cakeology will probably be in the building later. Or he's already in here. What's going on, Cakeology? So do the same thing, three little dots on this side. Click on the three little dots, then right-click, open it up, subscribe to his channel, and then check out his videos after we're done here. All right, guys. Okay, so let's go back here. Chase Ink Cash. So we're already sole proprietors, right? So if you make any money outside of your regular job, if you're selling stuff on eBay, if you're selling stuff on Amazon, just making it doesn't matter. I mean, they're not too concerned with how much money you're making, like how much profit you're making. Because they're tying this to your regular personal account as well. So they're looking at your personal earnings as well as the business earnings. So they take that in consideration. You're going to use your social security number. And I'm talking about for sole proprietor. Now, if you have an LLC, if you have a corporation, then you're on a different level, and you can apply with your EIN number. But if you don't have an EIN number, then this is when you'll have to use your social security number. So they do the credit check, they do all that stuff. They will do a hard pull, but this card is it is worth it. I'm telling you. And it's a shocking card to me, or it's a surprising card for me, because this is a card that wasn't even on my radar. What the biggest thing that I like about this card, or there's two big things: 0 annual fee, so you're getting a card that you can keep forever. It's not one of those cards where you have to think, am I going to be able to earn my money, like earn my annual fee every year? You don't have to worry about that with this card because it's 0 annual fee. So it's one of those cards you're going to keep it. Should keep it regardless. So that and the sign up bonus. The sign up bonus on this card is $500. 50,000 points is what they give you. So that is amazing for a 0 annual fee card. 50,000 sign up bonus. That's unheard of. It really is. You don't get too many cards that will offer you that. Even the Chase Freedom card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Freedom Unlimited right now, I don't even know if they're still doing that promo. I need to look into that because I keep saying that. I said that last week. And they didn't have a sign up bonus, but they had like the 3 points for every dollar spent for the first year. Now, the Freedom card, the Chase Freedom card, I believe it's now $200 sign up bonus with that card. It used to be $150. But just compare that to a 50,000 sign up bonus. You just cannot beat that. So if you can qualify for one of the ink cards, there's no reason not to get this. This card by far is better than the Chase Freedom card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and I would even argue it's better than the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So let's look at some more stuff on this card. Another thing here is the minimum spend. You need to spend $3,000 within the first 3 months. The Chase Sapphire Preferred at this point is $4,000 within the first 3 months, and Chase Sapphire Reserve, obviously, 4,000. So a lower bar to reach, right? $3,000. So that's good. Um, Other things that I like about the card, you're getting you have 5-point categories, okay? Now they do cap it off at 25,000, but I would venture to say most of us aren't going to spend, if you have a small business, you're not going to spend, well, I shouldn't say, I won't make that broad statement, but let's say you have a small business and you don't spend less than 25,000. Well, then this card is perfect for you, because if you're going to office supply stores, if you're using it for internet, phone services, it's it's 5 points for every dollar spent. That's amazing, right? I think so. I mean, this is one of those cards that you just put it on autopilot. It's automatically paying your phone bill, and it's automatically paying for your internet and your cable, and you're getting 5 points for every dollar spent on those categories. So every month you're using this card for those categories. And then when you go shopping, and what I do a lot now is I will go to the grocery store and I'll get the things that I can't get at an office supply store. So office supply stores, you can get plates, you can get drinks, coffee. There's a lot of stuff that you can get at office supply stores now that you can also get in grocery stores. Garbage bags, anything that you would have in an office, you can get at an office supply store. And I happen to run a business out of my home, so it gives me an opportunity to buy all that stuff that I need, right? Because for my home office. So it's just, I mean, it's a win-win. I mean, the card is amazing. So you have that 5-point categories there. Excellent. So, like I said, when I go to a grocery store, I'm only buying the things I can't buy at the office. So that works. And then you can also with Staples. Staples is really good about you can purchase online and pick up at the store. So and it's I really like doing this. Like I'll do this for Best Buy. I do it for Staples. Well, I'll just order my stuff online on my way home from work, and um, of course on my break. But I order online. I order online, and then I go pick it up at Staples on the way home. I mean, it's perfect, and I don't have to go shopping. I'm not a big fan. Like I shop for certain things, like electronics. Yeah, I do a little. I do actually, even for electronics, I do most of my research just at home on the internet. And when I get to the store, I don't like walking around the store too long. So this is perfect. I can order what I want, go to the Staples. They have it all there ready for me, pick it up, and then just go home. And I'm getting 5 points for every dollar spent. It's an amazing setup there. Plus, if you need gift cards, if you need to get some gift cards, you can also get gift cards at Staples. Get 5 points for every dollar spent there. You want to be careful with that, though. You don't want to go overboard. You don't want to raise any red flags. Some people go a little crazy and they might get a bunch of, I don't know, Delta gift cards, Southwest gift cards, whatever they offer there. And then it completely looks like, yeah, they're just getting all these cards so they get maximize with the 5 points for every spend. So you want to do it in moderation, but I will get gift cards from every now and then. And I do use gift cards. Obviously, we have a giveaway, right? So I'm gonna go to Staples to get a gift card if I get like a physical gift card. This last time it was Amazon, and so I just I just purchased it. So I did lose 5 points for every dollar spent on that one. But in the future, I'll most likely go to the Staples. It just makes sense. You get 5 points for every dollar spent, right? Okay, move on here. Now, gas stations. Now, this is good because not a lot of cards are going to give you more than 1 point for every dollar spent on gas. And this card happens to be one that at least gives you 2 points for every dollar spent. So it's a little bit better. It's comparable to the Advantage card that I never use that gives me 2 points for every dollar spent on gas. That card, yeah, that card just sits. It just sits in my wallet. I use it maybe once every 2 to 3 months. I'll just pull it out, get some gas with that Advantage card. But this card, you're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent as well at gas stations. So I use it. I do use it. Restaurants, you're getting 2 points every dollar spent at restaurants. So not the best. Doesn't beat my Chase Sapphire Reserve, but it's comparable to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. So in that category, it makes sense. Like if you don't have a Chase Sapphire Reserve, but you have this card, use this card for restaurants. I would recommend doing that. I mean, you can use either or, but this is another thing that I should have mentioned. You have to have if you want to use these points to transfer to the transfer partners and the travel portal, you have to have one of the top tier cards. You have to have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, or the Chase Inc. Business Preferred. You have to have one of those 3 cards in order to transfer your points up. Okay, so this is a cashback card, so you're earning cash back. But the beauty of Chase's ecosystem with their cashback cards is you have a path to move those cards up to a top tier card and then transfer those points over for travel. And that's what I do. So I have all 3 of the top cards. So all 3 of those cards that I mentioned, with the exception the Chase Inc. Business Preferred, I have the old version, the Chase Inc. Business Plus. So it's the same thing. I can transfer points up to that card and then transfer points over to United or Hyatt or wherever I want to transfer them. Emirates now, I guess. So it's a really, really good setup with this Chase Inc. card. All right, so let's move on. So then you're going to get 1 point for all other purchases, which is it's one of those things where you have this card, but you're not going to use it for the 1 point categories. You shouldn't. You should jump over to at least the Chase Inc. Unlimited if you have that card, or the Chase Freedom Unlimited to at least get 1.5 in categories like that. So no annual fee like we were talking about. So that is great. Then you can get additional cards, no extra cost. So that's good. 0 liability protection. Always put that in there. Now, one thing I want to mention, because you might not know this, and if you look at this, it's always funny when you look at these their website and you're looking at all the benefits. What don't you see on here? What I don't see is foreign transaction fees. That's because they do have foreign transaction fees. This is not one of those cards that you want to take when you're in another country. You don't want to use this card because I think it's 3% or something like that. So they do have a foreign transaction fee. A lot of cards nowadays have the no foreign transaction fees, but this card is one of those cards that you want to earn your points here, but you don't want to use it when you're in another country. So just be aware of that. It's not written anywhere on the front page. You have to dig into the fine print in order to find out, oh, guess what? No foreign transaction fees. No, we do have foreign transaction fees. So just something to think about. Another thing that they offer too, just like the Chase Sapphire, and that's why I think this card is an amazing card, because it's comparable to the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. It also has the primary auto insurance. So if you're renting a car, you get primary insurance. Now, there's a caveat to that. You have to be using it for business purposes, right? A lot of the travel that I do is for business. So I can justify that, but you want to be able to justify, yes, this is a business expense, or this is for business purposes, and then you get the primary insurance, just like you would get with the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and you are doing it, you're on vacation, this is a personal, you want to use that card instead of this card, because the Chase Inc. cash card is not going to cover you unless it's for business. All right. So, I mean, like I said, I love this card. I absolutely do. I don't know if you guys have the card or not. If you guys are interested, please let me know in the chat what you guys think about it. If you guys are interested in the card, if you have the card, do you like the card? But yeah, I just think it's an amazing card. It gives you some of the benefits that now, like looking at the cards that I have, and I have that Chase Inc. Business Plus card, right? Which is very comparable to this card in the sense that it does have 5-point categories. Same thing, office supply stores. It doesn't max out. I don't think it does maxes out at 25,000. I need to check that card out, because I've had it so long that I have to like dig into the details of it, because it's not like, I don't even think it's online anymore as far as the benefits. But this card is one of those cards that I can keep, and I don't even really need the Chase Inc. Business Plus card, because I have the Chase Sapphire Reserve and I have the Chase Sapphire. So I have that upgrade path. So I don't really need this card, or need that card. But this card, I'm telling you, let me know how you guys feel about it. Let me know if you guys have the card because yeah, I'm all about it. If you're in the Chase ecosystem, you need this card. You really do. Another thing that's great about this card, as well as all the ink cards, they don't add to 524. Okay, so if you're at 424, and I tell people this all the time, people tell me, "Oh, I'm at 424. I only have one slot left. Which card should I get?" My first thought is, do you have a business? Do you have something that you can apply as a sole proprietor and get business cards? And if the answer is yes, get the ink cards. You can get all three of them. You can get not at one time. You're going to wait a little bit, but that can be your path right there. So you get the Chasing Cash card. Get that as your first card. You get the 50,000 sign up bonus. You spend that. You hit that minimum spend in 3 months or however long it takes you. And then once you're done with that, I wouldn't get a, when it comes to Chase, they have like the 230 rule. I wouldn't even get a card. I would get a card maybe once every 3 months. That's just me. I would wait. So get this card, hit that sign up bonus, wait for that 3 month period, and then get the other card. Get the Chase Ink Unlimited card. Same thing. Wait about 3 months and then get the Chase Ink Business Preferred card. And at that point, you have those 3 cards. You're still at 424. That's the beauty of it. These cards aren't adding to 524. So you're still at 424 and you have one slot open so you can jump in and get whatever you want to get at that time. I would recommend, if you like Hyatt properties, go with the World of Hyatt card, or go with the United card. Now, the United card to me is not. I think the World of Hyatt card is a little. Really, yeah, I would say that the World of Hyatt card for me is a little more valuable than the United card. It's just my opinion, because the earn possibility, if you're staying at a World of Hyatt property, you're getting 9 points for every dollar spent using that. So if you have the membership, the World of Hyatt membership, plus you use the card, you get a total of 9 points for every dollar that you spend on property, which I think is amazing. And it forces me to eat at the properties a lot, because I know I'm getting 9 points for every dollar spent, something that I'm not going to get anywhere else for food. So if I'm at a restaurant, I get it as long as I'm in the property, or if I'm ordering room service, same thing. So just something to think about. But yeah, if you're close, 324, 424, if you're around there, think about these ink cards if you don't have them. They all come with great sign-up bonuses. 50,000 for the cash card, the ink cash card, 50,000 for the ink unlimited, 80,000 right now for the Chase Ink Preferred. So that's what's the math? What's the math? On the fly, 180. Damn, it was easier. It was easier than I'm making it. Anyway, yeah, 180,000 points with those 3 cards. That's amazing. For me, I travel 3 to 4 times a year. I can use that for my flights for the whole year, and fly, not business class every trip, depending on where I'm flying to. But some trips I might be able to do business class, depending on, like, Colombia is 70,000 points, to be an example, business class round trip. So, all right. So just wanted to go over that with you guys. I want to know what you guys think, though. So please, in the comment section, go ahead and let me know what you guys are thinking. And also, please hit that like button. Please hit the like button. We can bring more people in. The more likes the video gets, the more that YouTube will promote this out to everyone else. And then we'll be able to get more and more people in here. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about subscribers. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. And we're on the road, right behind me, the road to 10,000 subscribers. And right now, last month we did really well. This month we're not doing so well with the subscribers. So if you are new here, we do live streams every Saturday and every Monday. I should say every other Monday. Well, no. Every Monday we have a live stream. You're going to see my face every Monday. But not every Monday will I be on this channel. I work with Flashpoint Capital. Jason, he's in the building right now. And we alternate back and forth. And so every other week. So last week we were on my channel. So this week we'll be on Jason's channel. So that's every Monday. But every Saturday, I'm here. And then Sundays, there are a lot of Sundays where I just jump on. And one way to really get to find out where I am is to join our WhatsApp group. Our WhatsApp group is links in the description. We have the WhatsApp group and we have the Facebook group. The WhatsApp group, you join that, and it's like a group text, a large group text, and we're always talking about travel credit cards. We're sharing our photos of our first class, business class flights and hotel room walkthroughs and all that good stuff. So it's a lot of fun, and it's you know it's a way for you to connect with everyone here a little closer. And then also you can do private messages. So if you have a message specifically for me, you can go ahead and jump in the WhatsApp group. Just click on the link. You have to have WhatsApp, the app. Click on the link and it'll take you right over there. And it's a good way. Like, yeah, if you have a question, maybe you don't want to ask a question in the chat, that's fine. Just go over to the WhatsApp group. You can ask me personally, and I get back to all my anybody has a question, I make sure to to answer them. The reason that I'm laughing is is because I don't know if Explore Informed is on here, but he asked me a question. In private chat, he asked me a question, and it took me a day because I wanted to look at. He wanted me just to look at his channel and just give him some input on his channel, and so I went ahead, and it was late at night, early in the morning. I won't say late at night. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was looking at his channel, but I wanted to put it out there right then. Like I wanted to talk to him about it right then because it's fresh in my mind. I would forget things if I didn't put it out right there. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'll just send him, and I like to do the voice to talk thing. So I did one, and then I'm like, oh, I missed something. I did another one. I probably did about 5 of these voice messages. I apologize, Explore Informed, if I woke you up. Hopefully you have it on. Like usually what I do is I mute mine when I go to sleep, so you can mute it, and so or have like a where it automatically mutes all of your little dings and all that stuff for your messages. So hopefully you had it on there, but I gave him like 5. It was probably, I don't know how long it was. It was probably like 20 minutes in total of me just talking like, yeah, this looks good, and this and this. So I apologize for Informed, but yeah, I just thought I might mention that. So if you do have a question, be prepared. When I get to it, it might be late at night, but I will definitely get to it. All right, Corey Sanders, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, I forgot something. Corey Sanders, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Corey. All right, I got to get used to using this thing now. Okay, yeah, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. And okay, so like I was saying, as far as subscribers, this month we're a little slow. So I would really like, if you guys are new here, please jump in, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification. You're going to get notified anytime we put out new videos. You'll be notified anytime we put out new live, like a new live stream. They will let you know that I'm going live. Plus, I do schedule my live streams as well. So I think they do some type of notification, or you'll at least see it. If you go on YouTube, you'll see like, oh, he has a premiere that's coming up, or he has a live stream that's coming up next, or what have you. So yeah, I really want to ramp that up, the subscribers. And this is like I want this channel, and this is the reason I love doing live streams. I want this channel to be a community. And the thing that I like about live streams is I talk with you guys every week, right? And you guys talk with me every week. And so I want it to be like that. I want it to be one big family, and it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. The more subscribers, the more people that we have in the room, the more we can help each other. And there's so much knowledge in this room. I mean, there's so many people in here. Cakeology, Justin, Dolly, David. There's so many people in here that have a lot of knowledge in certain areas, right? And me, I would say like I have knowledge with Chase, but I don't have that much knowledge when it comes to American Express. But there are other people in the building that do have. David has knowledge when it comes to American Express all the time. So we help each other out, and we can help you out as well if you have questions. So that's one other reason why you want to get in that WhatsApp group, because you can get some personal feedback like, hey, yeah, you know what? You should try to get this card, or this is my experience. And I understand we're talking about credit. We're talking about some things that might be a little embarrassing to you, like being denied credit and things like that. So you might not want to put it out here in the chat where everyone in the world can see. So join the WhatsApp group. That way you can put it out there to the group, or you can just put it out to one person. You know that David has Amex cards. He might have this card. You tried to apply for the card. You couldn't get it. You can jump over, send him a private message. Hey, you know what? I was trying to get the card, and for whatever reason, I didn't get it. What do you think? So that kind of stuff. I think it's this channel can be such a great resource for everyone. So that's why I really want to build it as fast as possible. So please subscribe to the channel if you're new and you have not subscribed. Okay, let me go through. Okay, if you have questions specifically for me, just put @TEC, and I will make sure I go over those questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if I do not know the answer, I'll try to find someone who does know the answer. We might have people in the building that already know the answer, so we'll work it out that way. If you have questions just for the group, just put it out there, and I'm sure that someone in here will be able to help you. Okay, let's see. All right, so we'll start from the top here and work our way down. So I'm skimming through. Now, if you put @TEC, that's what I'm looking for. Other questions, I might kind of skim through them, but if I see that it doesn't apply, or if you guys are talking back and forth, then I'm not going to answer those questions or even get in on some of the conversation. And David's saying, let's see, the same day I hit ambassador status at Marriott, Amex let me know that they were over three times my limit on my Bonvoy Brilliant card. Okay, all right, pretty cool. Okay. And Dolly is the best. She's always giving information out. So she's here just letting you guys know if you guys have questions, just put @TEC and I'll be able to answer that, or @Tech. I got to keep saying @Tech. I like that. All right, guys, I like Tech. So David, aka Tech. You know, that way if I see you guys out, I'm at the airport and I'm sitting in I don't know, a lounge. I hope I'm sitting in a lounge. If you guys ever see me and I'm not sitting in a lounge, I'm probably not gonna be very happy. But anyway, hopefully I'm sitting in a lounge. You say, hey Tech, then I know. Oh, okay, yeah, they know me from there. Now, if you say, hey David, then I'd be like, do I know this person from YouTube? Or yeah, you guys get it. So it's good to have an AKA. All right, let's see. And definitely let me know what you guys think about the Chasing Cash card. If you guys have it, do you use it, and what do you use it for? Okay, now points. And I think I have my little screen that's going up there, so you guys can kind of see we do have a point system here. If you're watching, every 10 minutes you get 10 points. So that's how that works. You use the points to buy raffle tickets at the end of the month. So the last Saturday of the month, you're going to buy raffle tickets, and we have a drawing, and we give out a free gift card. So that's what people are doing when they're earning the points. If you put exclamation point points, it'll let you know how many points you have. And I will be adding points. Like I said, Jessica will get 100 points, and then there's 2 other people that are getting 100 points. I need to go back through and make sure I give it to the right people. But that's all in engagement. So what I'm looking for is just commenting on videos. So you don't have to just comment on this video, but comment on some of the other videos that I put out. And that way, the top 3 people that comment for the week, so from Saturday to Saturday, will get a bonus 100 points just for doing that. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Justin's asking, how long do you wait between Chase apps? I've been hearing 2 months minimum, as once every month can lead to adverse action. Yeah, and I honestly, the soonest that I've ever done it was 3 months. But I usually it's between 3 or 4 months is what I wait. If I'm waiting, like there's certain times where I'm not even interested in getting a card. So I'll get one card, and a good example is, see, hopefully I can remember this. The United Explorer business card. I got that card in January, late January. And then I hit the sign up bonus, and that was a 5,000 sign up bonus, a little bit higher than normal sign up bonuses. And I'll be honest with you, my spend limit is around that 5,000. I didn't have to spend anything extra, but that's about my spend limit for 3 months. And so I hit that minimum spend, and then I waited until May. I think it was May. Yeah, I waited until May, and then I got the Chasing Cash card. Now, I wasn't planning on getting the Chasing Cash card, but I found out about it on the Facebook group. So we also have a Facebook group. All the links are in the description, but we have a Facebook group. Someone got the Chasing Cash card, and they showed a picture of it. And before that, I wasn't even thinking about the card. I had the Chase Ink Plus, or the Chase Ink Business Plus card, and the Chase Ink Unlimited card. So I had those two cards already. I didn't think anything about the cash card. I didn't even know it was a 50,000 sign up bonus. But when I found out it was 50,000 sign up bonus, I was like, yeah, I'm getting this card. So I went ahead and got that card. So from January until May was the next time that I got a card. And that was it. That was the last card that I got. That's the last card. Hit the sign up bonus. And now I'm in limbo right now. I'm just waiting. I want to work out some things as far as looking to buy some property. So you don't want to have a lot of new inquiries when it comes to credit cards just prior to getting a loan, any type of loan, car loan, home loan. So you kind of want to just you want to wait. That should be your waiting pattern. Now, I don't need points right now. The cards that I've gotten, I can use those cards and earn points, but I don't need any additional points right now. I have my trips already planned out. I'll be going to Colombia in 2 weeks, and then my next trip is going to be Colombia again. For those of you who don't know, and you can see my little my little license plate back there. Yeah, I like Colombia, so I like going there. So that's one of my home away from home. My home away from home used to be Las Vegas, believe it or not. I used to love going to Vegas, going to the casinos, staying in, the hotels and all that. But now it's Colombia. I like going to Colombia. And I would argue that I spend less money now going to Colombia than I did going to Vegas for a few different reasons, right? One is obvious. Vegas, there's gambling. So you can win a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money. I usually fell on the end of losing a lot of money. So I spent money there, and then you're spending money on hotels usually. And when I went to Vegas, I wasn't the person that wanted to stay at Circus or stay at Excalibur. Nothing against those hotels, but I'm just, I want to have a little better experience. I want to stay at the Mandalay Bay. I want to stay at the MGM. I want to stay at the Mirage, the Bellagio. So those are the hotels that I would stay. Or the Venetian. The Venetian, I really like that one too. So that's where I would stay. So I'm usually spending $150 to $200 a night for a room. And let's say I go for a weekend. So let's say I get a good deal. It's $150 a night for 3 nights. And so that's $450 just for that. Then you drive up there. Nowadays, even back then, let's say it's about $100 for gas up and back. And that's I'm being very conservative. Actually, let's say it's about 150. So 150, you drive up there, you got to drive around and do all that stuff. And that was back in the day. Now it's even more expensive because you have to pay for parking in certain places. You have the resort fees that we didn't have back in the day. So there are all these different fees that are tied into it. So realistically, and this is before points, right? Before I was using points. Realistically, I'm probably spending about $1,000 just for the hotel room, the travel to get there, and then paying for stuff while I'm there. Let's say $800. We'll say $800, right? So for food and nightlife and all that, because things aren't cheap in Vegas. Now I go to Colombia. 800, I can do it for less than that. This trip that I'm going on now, I'm paying a little bit more for this trip than I normally do because I'm going to two different cities. So I'll be in Bogota for 4 days. I'm spending just for the room. I can get the room a lot cheaper, but if it's an area that I'm not familiar with, I do like to stay in hotels. So I'm going to be staying at the Grand Hyatt for 4 days. That is 400. That's 500. It was $500. So 500, and that's for Colombia. That's very expensive. $100, $100 and something dollars a night, and then they had a lot of taxes and fees or something that they tacked on there. So that's for that for there. Then I'm paying another $250 when I get to Medellin. I'll be in Medellin for 7 days. I'm staying in Airbnb, which I love Airbnbs. Like, if I could stay in an Airbnb, I love staying at Hyatt too, but if I could stay in an Airbnb and it's the right price, I'm gonna jump on an Airbnb. And there are a few different reasons why. If I'm in another country, Airbnbs, you kind of blend in with everyone else. You're not in what am I trying to say? You're not in a tourist area, so you don't have to pay tourist prices for the most part. Now, you start talking, they know you're American, then they might try to hike up some prices on you. But like the you go to a restaurant, the menu is going to have the prices, right? That's what you're going to pay. Now, if you're in a tourist area, those prices are going to be a lot more. So yeah. Anyway, I went off on a tangent when it came to that. But yeah, now that's my spot. Like, going to Colombia is my spot, and I do it for a lot less. This trip, I am paying a little bit more, so it is closer to that 800 range. But what did I tell you? I went to Vegas for 3 days. I'm going to Colombia for 10. And if I was in Vegas for 10 days, well, there you go. That's $150 a night for 10 days. Do the math, right? So yeah, it's a real great deal. All right, guys, do me a favor. If you guys are in here, please hit that like button if you have not done so we can promote this out. We have about 44, 45 people in the building. So please hit that like button. That way YouTube will promote it out, and we will have more people joining our conversation here. Okay, let's go ahead and move on down here. And let's see. And Tali said, I thought that super deep voice was your natural voice. Yeah, my voice is a little deep, but it isn't as deep as it's not as deep as this. Not as deep as this. Yeah, that's funny. So let's see here. Okay, let's see. Justin's asking, Justin Newhall, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. He's asking, what kind of credit score do you need for this card? Now, I don't know exactly what Chase is looking for. I will tell you, and I tell pretty much everyone the same thing when they're asking about, well, what does my credit score need to be? Credit score is going to be one of the factors. They're also going to look at how much money you make and all that, and do you have a business, right? They're going to have to be able to figure that out. So you're going to have to give them some information there. But I would say credit score 700 is usually the sweet spot for most cards. You can pretty much get any card with that 700, 720. 700 to 720, you're in a good spot. Now, if you do want to get some of the top tier cards, Chase Sapphire Reserve, Amex Platinum, usually Amex cards are their bar's a little lower than Chase. Chase has a high bar. So if you can get some Chase cards, then you'll probably be able to get Amex cards and Citi cards. You might have some issues with Barclay because they just have some weird rules. But with the top tier cards, if you have like 720 to 750, you should be fine getting one of those, like a Chase Sapphire Reserve card. When I got the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I was around 730 or 740. So just to give you an idea. Right now I'm at about 770. So I just got this card, the Chasing Cash card, in May. And at that time I was still around close to 770, 760 something, I think, right before I got this card or got that card. But you don't have to be that hard. This is when it comes to the Chase, and the way that I look at cards, I look at kind of the hierarchy, right? So these are cashback cards, the Chase Ink Cash, the Chase Ink Unlimited, and then the Chase Ink preferred. So the preferred is they're gonna demand a little bit more if you're doing a sole proprietor, they're gonna demand a little bit more when it comes to your credit. So I think 700 is probably a safe 700, 720 is probably safe. Let me know, guys, if you guys have this card, and let me know what your credit score was when you got it. If you want to share that, that'd be great. All right, we have another super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Lyndon, thank you for the super chat. How to get an 800 credit score. Let's talk a little bit about the 800 credit score channel. Do you guys want to jump over to, I don't know if it's still echoing. Let me give it a second. All right, you guys want to jump over to Lyndon's channel. Don't do it right this second. You can at least hit the little 3 dots. It'll go over, open up the channel, like right click, open up the channel, and then hold it after the live stream. Check out his videos. He does live streams on Wednesdays at 8:15 Central Time. He has a really good channel. Talks about how to build your credit. So if you guys are in a situation where you're looking at my channel and you're thinking, oh man, I want to get this card, I want to get that card, but my credit score is at 630 or 620. How do I improve my credit so I can get to this level where I can start getting some of these travel credit cards? You'll want to go to Lyndon's channel because he's got that information there. And then also, like I said, he does live streams. So if you want to ask him a question directly, you can ask him directly on Wednesday at 8:15. So thank you very much, Lyndon. I really appreciate it. And we're going to be doing some collab work with Lyndon and a few other guys. We want to jump in and kind of add our little angles, right? Like if you want to travel, I'll talk about travel, and Lyndon can talk about how to build credit, and then we can have some other people that are credit builders out. We'll call them credit builder YouTubers, and then we have some other people who are travel that are into travel. And for me, like a lot of people, like, what's my angle? My angle is travel. Like I'm all about travel. So when I'm getting these cards, I don't care if it's a cashback card or a travel credit card. I'm using those points and all that stuff for travel. And my main goal is to travel the world and photograph it. That's what I want to do. I'm big on photography. So I just want to get out there and take pictures. And that's what got me started with points. I had no desire to get new credit cards back in the day. And I realized that, and this is about 3 years ago, I took a couple of trips. I actually took one trip. It only took one trip. Went to Puerto Rico, and I realized I can't do this. Like, I can't afford to do this every 3 months. I wanted to travel every 3 to 4 months. I couldn't afford to do it. Just traveling and trying to find the cheapest deal and all that stuff. And it was frustrating too, because when you find some of these cheap deals, cheap is expensive sometimes, right? So you think you're making out, and you get this seat that's just, you're flying on a plane that's just not, you guys get what I'm saying, right? They say, oh, it's a cheap seat, but it's cheap for a reason. There's something going on there, what have you. The hotel is cheap for a reason because they're under construction, and half of the hotel is not even available for you to use, and there's no restaurants. So stuff like that, like they'll throw all that stuff in there where they're giving you discounts, and then you find out later that it's really it's really more of a burden than anything. So I realized I can't do this. Like I cannot travel. It's just too expensive. And so that's when I started doing the research, and I started looking at travel credit cards, and that's what got me into this. And that's why I'm sharing this stuff with you guys, because there are two main factors when it comes to travel. One is finding the time, and the other is finding the money, or finding a way to get there. And so most of us, you work a full-time job, most of us get time off. But and you're a lot of people, oh yeah, I'm on vacation. Oh, you're on vacation? Or I'm going on vacation, right? A lot of people say this at work. You talk to your coworkers. Yeah, I'm going on vacation. Oh, cool. Where are you going? Oh, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm just gonna stay local, and I got some stuff I got to take care of and do. Well, usually most people are staying local because they can't afford it. They don't have the money to travel, or they would rather put that money into maybe their home or something else, buying a new car, and not use it for travel. And totally understandable. But my thing is, what if you could save that money up, use that money for, upgrading your home or buying a car or something like that, and still travel? That would be amazing. You can do that with travel credit card because you can save. You can still save, still have your savings going. I still have a savings. I'm still saving money, but I'm earning points too. And with those points, those are my trips. I can top it off with a little bit of cash here or there. Some of these countries that you go to, one of the reasons I like going to Central America and South America, it's very, very inexpensive to when you're there. Once you get there, man, we're talking about $4.50 for a meal. And that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you're spending like $15 for the whole day for food, like a full course meal. We're talking sit down restaurant, nice. Yeah, the experience is so much different, and all the excursions and everything is a lot less. You're not paying the same that you would be paying if you went on a vacation local. I mean, I could go to Disneyland right now. Disneyland's not too far from where I am. I can go to Disneyland and easily spend more money in Disneyland in one day than I'll spend for a whole week in Colombia. So, yeah. All right. I hope I'm selling you guys on Colombia. It's going to be crazy, and I'm warning you guys. Okay, I will still talk about travel credit cards, but when I'm in Colombia, I am going to be sharing a lot of the Colombian lifestyle there on the channel, on the live stream. So we'll still talk about travel credit cards. I'll at least try to talk about a card, but I also do want to kind of share with you the environment where I am and different things, just to kind of get you guys interested in maybe traveling to some of these countries in South America and Central America. Also, we'll be with meeting up with Afro Guajira. So Maya, she's a YouTuber. Check out her channel too, Afro Guajira. She is Colombian. She lives in Bogota. Bogota's capital of Colombia, and she just talks about her life, talks about her experiences in Colombia. But she speaks English, and her channel is in English, so it gives you kind of an insight. Like a lot of Colombian YouTubers, they're speaking Spanish. So if you don't speak Spanish, and you're gonna have a hard time following along, right? Some of them have the post caption, the English at the bottom of the screen, but for the most part, when it comes to Maya on her channel, she speaks all. She's speaking for the American population and promoting Colombia in that way. So I'll be meeting up with her, and we'll be spending some time. So we'll do some videos together and probably do a couple live streams as well. So you guys will get to know her even better. She's been on the show once, but you'll get to know her even better during that. Okay, let me see here. So guys, please, if you can, please hit that like button if you can do that. If you have not done so bring some more people in here. Then also subscribe to the channel. If you can subscribe to the channel, it'd be really great. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and we need to get some more subscribers. I'm being honest with you guys. Okay, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. We're geared at about 9,000 subscribers by December. What did I say? I think we're at about 9,200 or 9,300 by the end of December, by December 28th. December 28th is our deadline there. That's when we want to hit 10,000. That happens to be my birthday, so if we can hit 10,000 on my birthday, that would be amazing. But right now we're running a little behind. So if you can please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification, and then you'll be notified. And we put out videos all the time. Tomorrow I'm gonna sit down. I have to go over it. Usually I sit down and I batch my videos, so I'll do like 6 or 7 videos at one time, and then I'll edit them throughout the week. But I'm going to be putting out some more videos, some newer videos. I looked and I'm like, wow, I put out one video last week, and that's very rare. Usually I put out at least 2 or 3. So I'm going to sit down, go over some videos, and then I'll be releasing some more videos too. And then I'll still be releasing videos when I'm in Colombia. I'll have some already done. So even when I'm out in Colombia, I can still release those videos. Okay, let's see here. All right. So what's up, Cakeology? What's going on, buddy? Okay, let's see. So Jessica saying, yeah, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is doing a 200 sign-up bonus, not the 3 times points. Okay, that's what they're doing. All right, so they're doing the 200, and I guess the Chase Freedom card is doing the 150. sign up bonus. So, and like I said, just compare the two. So you have the Chase Ink Unlimited, you have the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Chase Ink Unlimited business card, Chase Freedom Unlimited personal. Sign up bonuses, $50,000 for the Chase Ink Unlimited, $200 or $20,000 for the Chase Freedom Unlimited. You can just see, and they're the same card. They're the same card, 1.5% across the board for any purchase. So you see the value there. I mean, the value in that Chase Ink card. If you can qualify for that Chase Ink card, there's so much value there. All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. What's going on, Poophead? What's going on, Bruce? Can you buy gift cards from office supply websites and still earn 5 points? You should be able to. I don't know what they offer, like Staples. I have not looked online. Like actually, no, I did look. Now that I think about it, I did look because I was looking for the Amazon card. You cannot buy the Amazon card online for whatever reason. I think there's some kind of agreement where they can't sell Amazon gift cards online. I think Amazon's the only one that can sell them. But you can. Yes, you can. And so if you're buying them on Staples website, you should be able to get 5 points for every dollar spent. Okay. Let's see. Dolly's saying, I don't have a business, but I have a YouTube channel that I haven't started using or making videos on. You think I can still get the card? Now, if you have some type of profit, you're working on it, you could put it out there to them. Yeah, you know what? I have a business. I'm just starting up. And if you're, like I said, you're a sole proprietor, so they're going to look at your regular income. So then you can explain to them. They might want you to have something going already, maybe a little bit of money coming in. But there are a lot of businesses that start and they're just spending money. They're not making anything. They're not making a profit at all. So you could be in that situation, but it doesn't hurt. At least, and I haven't done this, but you can call and maybe inquire, like tell them you're exactly what you told me. This is my situation. I'd like to get one of the ink cards. This is where I am right now with my business. Should I apply now or should I wait? Let's see. Joe Hill Experience, what's going on, buddy? Julio, what's up, man? Okay, so Julio's asking what the link is to the Facebook group. It should be in the description, and so just check out the description, and it'll be there. It should be one of the first links there, the Facebook group and the WhatsApp group. And I recommend both, but like I said, if you want like a personal, if you want to talk to me directly or you want to talk to anyone in the group directly, it's probably easier to go with the WhatsApp group because like I get those notifications and I'm always watching what's on the WhatsApp group. Okay, Janelle saying smash the like button. Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate it. Nate and Jess. Chase Freedom is also offering 200 sign-up bonus. Okay, cool. So they're both. The Chase Freedom is 200 and the Chase Freedom Unlimited is 200. So it's 2,000. It's 20,000 points is what it is. But they say 200. The reason they do that is because a lot of cashback people, they don't understand points. So you say 20,000 to me, I know that's $200. You say 50,000 to me, I know that's $500. But for someone who's a cashback, they're in the cashback, they're not really into travel credit cards and all that stuff. They don't see the equivalency. But when you get your bonus, it's going to be 20,000 bonus points. Okay, Habisha, what's going on, buddy? Solid Liquid Fox, what's up, man? Let's see. Okay, so Abisha's asking TPC. TPC, man, that's the points guy. Or no, TPG, TPC. All right, let's see. What is the average point redemption for local flight? So I would need to know where you're flying to, and it depends on the airline. Some airlines have kind of a hard fast, like a set $25,000, you can fly anywhere within the U.S. Some airlines do it a little different where they do it by miles, and so you'll be like less points that you'll need. But I really recommend Hibisha. I don't know if you travel anywhere outside of the country, but if you're traveling within the U.S., try to use cash. Just try to pay for it, because usually it's not that expensive, and it's not worth it to use points in most situations, unless you're flying from Los Angeles to New York and you can do it for 25,000 points. Then it makes sense, right? Because that equivalent is equivalent to $250. So if it's a $700 ticket, then you're making out good, almost 3 points for every dollar that you spend. So that's a pretty good value, right? But or what did I say? 3 cents for every point or something like that. Whatever. But try to use cash if you can, and then when you fly out of the country, that's where you want to pull those points in. Especially if you're flying over to Europe, you're flying overseas, you want to try to use points on those flights, because those are the ones that get really expensive, and those are the situations where you might be able to fly business class or first class, which makes that whole trip that much more comfortable. So just something to think about. Okay, and like I'm saying like local flights, Vegas, from Los Angeles to Vegas. There's no way I'd ever use points to do that. That flight's 45 minutes. I could sit in economy for 45 minutes, pay whatever it is, $100, $120, $150, whatever the ticket is. It doesn't make sense in my mind ever to do like a short haul flight like that using points. Where's Braveheart? I didn't see him. I didn't give him a shout out. What's going on, Braveheart? There you go. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Let's see. Tech Noir. Nior. I don't know how to say that. What's going on, buddy? Okay. All right, guys. Any other questions? Go ahead and put them in the chat right now. You guys have any other questions? And please give the video a thumbs up. So if you have not done so, give the video a thumbs up, please. Give us a like. We're trying to hit the 50. Yeah, we're trying to hit 50 likes, and we want to promote this out to as many people as possible. So if you guys can please do that, I would really appreciate it. And if you guys have questions, go ahead and put them out now, and we can talk about any questions. We'll wait about 5 minutes and see where that goes. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just, like I said, I'm getting ready for my trip. I'm really excited about it. I reached out to Away Luggage. They have not responded. Away Luggage, if you guys are watching, respond to me. Respond to my email. So I want to start doing some reviews of luggage. And so I might end up, if they don't respond this week, then I'm going to go ahead and purchase some luggage. And then I'll do a review of the luggage that I purchased. It'll probably be Delsey. I'm looking at Delsey luggage. I bought a Delsey little carry-on piece of luggage. I absolutely love that luggage. I use it all the time. Now I usually use a carry-on when I travel. That's kind of my normal setup. Anywhere I'm traveling in, I always use, and because usually I'm staying in Airbnb at least part of the trip, so I'll have a washer dryer. I can wash my clothes. I'm staying at Airbnb this time, but since I'm flying business class, I do have the free check bag. I want to bring a check bag this time because I'm bringing more camera equipment than I normally do. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a little bit more photography on this trip than I normally do. When I say more, there's different types of photography. I can do landscape photography, which I will be doing. But when I shoot landscape photography, I don't need as much equipment as I need if I want to shoot like portraits and do some stuff like that. So the plan is to do some portrait photography as well when I'm out there. And so I need to bring lights. So bringing lights, that's a whole, when I say lights, I mean flashes and stuff like that. So that's just more stuff that I have to bring. So I don't want to be in that situation where I'm packing my bag so tight. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring a checked luggage this trip. Okay. Jeremy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Says I love away luggage. Cool, man. Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I did reach out to them just to see to see where it goes. I'll be reaching out to more people too, just to see where it goes. But we'll see if they respond. I might hit them up on Twitter. Say, hey, you know what? I reached out to you guys, and maybe that'll kind of spark something. But yeah, I think it'd be great. Like to since I have an audience here, like we have people here that like to travel, so it's good to. I think it's a good relationship if I can collab with some of these, luggage companies and things like that I can give my honest opinion. Of course, I would never be in a situation where I can't give my honest opinion. So if I like it, I like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Or if there's certain things that I don't like about it, I need to be able to feel free to share that. Like I did back. This channel used to be more geared towards photography. Actually, it was all photography. I was sent a tripod, and I did a review of this tripod. Gave my honest opinion, and that's all they asked for. Hey, we're gonna send this tripod out to you. Give us your opinion of what you think about it. And most of the stuff was positive. I mean, it was a good tripod. It's just not a tripod that you want to take on a trip. It's just too big and too heavy. But I'm using. Actually, no, I'm not using it right now. Where is it? Oh, it's in the other room. So I have it set up in the other room. It's a real good tripod. But anyway, it's a 3-pod for those of you who are asking. What tripod is it? It's a 3-pod. So if you check out my videos, this is probably back about a year and a half ago. You can see you can see the review that I did on that one. So let's see here. Okay. I think I missed a couple here. David's asking, has anyone sent you mail yet? You know what? I haven't checked I haven't checked my mail yet. So that mail box is like, it's obviously it's not where I live, but it's like a UPS store. So I have not gone there yet to check to see if I had any mail. But if you guys want to send mail, you can feel free to send mail. If you want to just send me a letter and say hello, what's up? You changed my life. Anything that you guys send, I will have on the channel. Just don't send anything that's. Well, I guess I'll have to just send me stuff, and I'll have it on the channel. I kind of want to, some people might get a little crazy and send something, a fish head or something. But yeah, if you guys want to send anything, the main reason that I got it is for business purposes. But I have had a few people ask me, "Hey, do you have a PO box? Do you have a way that I can send you something?" And I'm not gonna lie, the first couple of people that asked me that, I was like, "What? You want to send me something?" It was a little weird, but then I had a few other people ask me, and I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe this is kind of yeah. I mean, I get it. They just want to share something with me." So yeah, if you do want to send something, there is an address there you can send to, and I will check. I will start checking my mail because I haven't checked it since I opened it. And then for business purposes, obviously that's the main reason that I have it. So if people need to, send things. Businesses want to send me things they can. Okay, let's see. Braveheart, that David, I got 50,000 points for 1,000 spend within 3 months. Cool. Okay, so David saying that I would love to see the away luggage vid from you. Yeah, the whole plan is this, and it's still a plan. I'm not gonna do away luggage if they don't send me anything. I'm not gonna do that luggage, but I will do Delcy. I'll purchase that luggage, and I'll still do a review. So that's the plan. Um, when I'm there, when I get to the location, because this is a thing, and a lot of people do reviews, but they do the review and they really don't use the product. So they're just kind of doing oh, okay, or they call it an unboxing, or they just open it up and oh, this is cool. It has a zipper here, it has a zipper there. It opens up. Oh, you can put clothes in it. Like that's not a review. A review for me is actual real world. You go on a trip. and you use that luggage. That's real world to me. That's like a complete review where I put my clothes and everything in there. I take it somewhere. There are going to be different things that you're going to like and dislike about luggage, and then give the review. So when I'm there, I can sit down, give you a full review. Yep, you know what? This really worked. I like this. I didn't like this. You don't really need this, and that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's see. And David's asking, who do you have status with? Status with as in like elite status? Or are you talking about something else? So you're talking about elite status. The only status I have right now is with Hyatt, and that's Explorer status. Other than that, I don't have any status with any airline. I use points so much when I fly that it's hard now that they've changed. That you have to spend a certain amount of money plus fly a certain distance. So yeah, no status with airlines. I don't really need it. You really don't. And my argument is this: if I'm flying somewhere long, like far away, I'm usually going to fly business class or first class. If you're flying business class or first class, you don't need status. You're getting lounge access. You're already flying business class, first class. You're not going to get bumped up anywhere. You're already there. Um, you get the priority boarding. You get the priority check in. So you pretty much, you don't need anything if you're flying business class already. So that's the way that I look at that when it comes to airlines. Now, if I'm flying domestically, then I'll just have to, I'll have to fight through it, I guess. I won't get prior. Well, now with United, if I'm flying United or one of their partners, then I can still get priority boarding. So I'll still get the priority boarding and the free check bag with the credit card that I have. And so the only thing I'll be missing out on is getting bumped up to a business class seat or first class seat. And if I'm flying locally, it doesn't matter. I'm there in 45 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours. So it's not that big of a deal. I still get lounge access. I'll still have priority pass. I'll still run into one of these restaurants and get a restaurant credit. So I don't really see a need at this point to get any airline status. But when it comes to Hyatt, I do like having status with Hyatt because it allows you to get upgraded to a nicer room. So, and they upgrade. Even when I was a Discoverist, they still upgrade. If you ask them, they will still upgrade you. So that's surprising, but yeah, even Discoverist, they'll upgrade you if they have something available. Okay. All right, let's see. P Gill, what's up, P? Yeah, he's saying TEC is a Hyatt man. Yeah, I do like Hyatt. I admit, I'm Hyatt and Chase. That's me. That's my ecosystem. And Airbnb. Don't Airbnb is still I'm still big on Airbnb. I think Airbnb is a very, very good choice for most situations. Airbnb's work. Now, I get it. You do need to be a little more cautious when you're staying at Airbnb. And at the beginning of or maybe midway through this video, this live stream, I did say like I'm going to Bogota. I'm staying at the Grand Hyatt, and it's it's not really my first time. I've been there before, but I was only there for 2 days, and that was like 10 years ago. So I'm not really familiar with Bogota. So I want to stay in a hotel because I'm not familiar with it. So I want to stay in a tourist area. So it's kind of the opposite of what I was saying. You go to Airbnb, you can kind of get out of the tourist areas. This situation, I want to be in a tourist area because I don't know that much that's going on in Bogota. Luckily, I'll be hanging out with Maya, so we'll be able to go to some different places and she can show me around. But other than that, if you're staying for the first time in a new location, you probably do want to do a hotel and not do an Airbnb because you might get an Airbnb and be completely lost. Like, okay, but yeah, if you're staying at a hotel, especially if it's an American hotel, American brand, then you're going to have people that speak English there and stuff like that. But just a little better experience overall if you do that. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see here. Any other questions? What typical FICO credit score does Chase consider for the Freedom Card? Good question. Good question. Noir. How do you say that? Noir? Noir? I'm thinking of noir, like whatever. Um, when it comes to Chase Freedom Card, the standard is a little bit lower than most cards in the Chase ecosystem. So, you 650 to 650 to 700 in that range, you should be good with that Chase Freedom Card. It's a cashback card, great card to get. It is. It's if you ask me, Chase Freedom Unlimited, I would go with the Chase Freedom Card. It has rotating categories. You get 5 points for every dollar spent in those categories. Starting October 1st, it's going to be what? PayPal. Remind me, guys. PayPal, Samsung Pay. I think it's Samsung Pay. Or Samsung or Chase Pay, one of those. And then department stores. You get 5 points for every dollar spent in those categories, and it goes up to $1,500. So it'll cap off at $1,500, and that's for the whole quarter. So that's throughout the end of the year. You'll get that. So great card, really good card to get. And the fact that it has those rotating categories gives you an opportunity to really maximize on those 5-point categories every 4 months. Okay. Okay, so Braveheart's asking, when will you apply for the Amex card, and which one will you apply for when you do? So the win, I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting to. I'm looking at buying property, so I don't want to open up any new cards right now. So my points set up right now. I'm good. I'm good until. I am good until summer of next year. So, and I only have 2 trips planned, and I'll still have points after these 2 trips that I've planned already. And so, summer of next year, I'm probably going to need some more points. I don't know exactly how much my earn is going to be at that point when it comes to points. But I'm fine right now, so I don't know. But when I do, it's a good question though, Braveheart, because when I do get a card, what card am I getting first? It's going to be the Amex Platinum. I already have a relationship with oh my God, Charles Schwab. So I already have a relationship with them, so I can go for the Charles Schwab, the Amex Platinum, the Charles Schwab version. So that's what I'll probably do. That will be the first card, the Amex Platinum, because I'm going to try to get that 100,000 sign up bonus if it's still available when I'm ready to get it, and then I'll go to the Amex Gold. I want to have those 2 cards. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's see. David's got a wait. Oh, I missed a question here. Chase Pay, but you can link Chase Pay to Samsung Pay and use it that way. Okay, thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Yeah, so it's Chase Pay. So Chase Pay, department stores, and PayPal. Okay, let's see. TC, you should have a contest on whose referral code you should use for the next credit cards, like Braveheart said with Amex. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. You know what? Maybe I'll just have it in the WhatsApp group. um, yeah, and that brings up a good point. When it comes to referral links, please use other people's referral links. You don't have to use mine, but they are in the description. For those of you, like we were talking about the Chasing Cash card, there's a link in the description. It's a referral link. Use our referral links. So not just mine, but anyone. You can go on the Facebook group. You sign up for the Facebook group or join the Facebook group. We have a referral links section. You can go in there and you can use the referral links. I always say, or if you have friends that have the card already, use their referral link. And then they, in turn, hopefully should use your referral link when the time comes. But we should help each other out when it comes to that. It doesn't cost us anything, and it will give them some extra points. Usually, before getting a card, what do? You ask people, right? Hey, you have this card. Do you like it? What don't you like about it? So that right there, that consultation, use their referral link. That way they get a little something back for their time of explaining the card to you. And like people like me, I just love talking about like travel credit cards because I know what they can do for you. So Yeah, that's just a way of saying things. Just using their referral link. So when I do get the cards, yes, I will be using the referral link. Someone's referral link. All right. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to be on here another couple of minutes. If you guys are in here, please hit that like button. Let's get it up right now. We got 45 people in the building, 37 likes. If you have not hit the like button, please do so now so we can get close to 50. I'm going to really start promoting the likes again because we were getting up to 50 easy before. Halfway through the show, we were at 50. Now I don't really say it as much. So I'm going to start saying a little bit more. So please hit that like button so we can get up to 50 likes. Usually when you hit 50 likes, YouTube loves that and they just start promoting the heck out of it. That's been my experience. Sometimes you need to kind of kick them into gear, like kick YouTube into gear because the algorithm doesn't know what it's looking at. And so when it starts seeing likes, then it says, oh, okay, they like it. Let's put it out to more people. And then before you know it, you have a full house in here. So please do that. And then also in the rebroadcast, they'll also promote it even more in the rebroadcast because the video has been liked by a certain number of people. So I wish I knew what this whole algorithm exactly was, but I don't. But I just know what works. Like I look at the past videos and I look, okay, this video got like 70 likes and it did really well. And this video got like 30 likes and it didn't do as well. So it has something to do with it. I just don't know exactly how it works. Okay. All right. So you guys are talking back and forth here. So yeah. So when it comes down to it, I will be doing a review. So a luggage review when I'm in Colombia. That will be one thing. I have some other videos that I have in mind, but we are going to get a lot of Colombia. Okay, so you are going to see kind of the Colombian life. And I'll tell you, like, I had no interest in going to Colombia. And the first trip I took was 10 years ago. I had no interest in going to Colombia. But I happened to, a friend of mine from high school, he was going to Colombia all the time. This is back when Facebook was really big and like I was all into Facebook, right? And so I get on Facebook, I look at all the different things, and it was interesting because I would see all these pictures from Colombia that he was taking and posting and videos and all that. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of an interesting place. Like I never would have thought of going there. And so I talked to him, did a little messenger thing. I was like, hey, so how's Colombia and all that? And like, man, I love it. The women are beautiful and it's, affordable and it's just a nice, all around nice place to travel to. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. So me and a couple of other buddies, we got our money together. This is before points. So got our money together and we took a trip out to Colombia and I loved it. Like it was just an amazing trip. It was the first time that I ever left the country on a plane. Like I had taken some cruises to Mexico, like a lot of Mexican Riviera cruises, but I had never flown anywhere outside of the country. So it was a whole different experience for me. But I had so much fun. It was such a good time that I was hooked. And then from that point on, I've been there. This will be my 5th trip to Colombia. And I don't know. There's something about it that's really, really, I get this good feeling like every time that I go there. And so that's my whole Colombia thing. I do travel other places. I've gone to Paris. I've gone to Thailand, Aruba, Costa Rica. So I do travel to other places too. But I like to travel to Colombia. Now I want to travel to Colombia at least twice a year. And then my other trips will be other places. Yeah, I like going there. And it doesn't cost me that much to get there. That's a good thing. All right, so we got people checking points. That's cool. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you guys all for stopping by. Like I said, hit that like button. So on your way out, please hit the like button. Please do that for me. And we will be back on. I might jump in a little bit tomorrow. Now, let me tell you something. I'm building my set for my second channel. Now, I've been putting this channel off way too long. It's Creator Visuals. I've been talking about it for the last couple of months, but I have not launched the channel yet, and I'm getting really frustrated that I haven't launched the channel. And so I'm building my set right now, and so once I have that set done, then I will go ahead and launch a channel. And I might not even have this if I don't have the set done by this week. Then I'm launching it anyways, and you're going to be seeing the same set here. I might do that anyway, if I need a little bit more time to set this set up. But yeah, I got to get that channel going and basically Creator Visuals, what we're going to talk about there. If you are a YouTuber or if you just like to shoot video or you're interested in taking better video, like travel videos and stuff like that, then this is going to be the channel for you, because I'm going to talk to you guys all about camera equipment, what camera equipment to get, but we're going to do it on a level that is not like crazy. You see some of these tech channels, and they're way over the top when it comes to the video stuff, and it's stuff that people won't understand. Like, it's way over a lot of people's heads. I want to make it as simple as possible, but I still will have certain videos that are a little more in depth. But I want to teach you guys how to do this stuff. Live streams, big part of YouTube now is becoming live stream. You see a lot of people going on live, right? Well, how do you do that? And could you just do a live stream? Let's say you want to do a live stream with 5 people, 5 family members. You don't want to do it to everyone, but you're in another state or something, and you want to have like a live stream go on where you guys can just talk. That could be done through YouTube. So I'm going to show you guys how to do these different little things, how to set up these little sets and stuff that I have going on in the background. So all that, if you're a YouTuber and you want to improve your video quality, your lighting, and all that stuff, that's what Creator Visuals was going to be all about. So I want to get it going. Because part of my passion is travel, but the other part is the photography aspects and the video. And you guys, I'm sure you know, I spent some time trying to get all this stuff together. Right? This is not just this is not a normal. I mean, it's normal now at my place, obviously, but it's designed specifically for this video, for live streams and for when I shoot videos. So it's a set, right? So yeah, so that's what the channel is going to be about. We'll be getting that going, and I just need to do it, and I'll be doing live streams from there as well. So we'll be putting that out. Sound, another thing, audio, very, very important. And Jason, I don't know if Jason's still here, but Jason, yeah, he's so frustrated right now about sound. And I get frustrated about sound because it is very, very important. And it is the thing that goes wrong the most, I think. And so just teaching you how to master the sound on a level that's like a beginner level, because like I said, we don't want to go too deep in the weeds because you lose a lot of people. So I want to try to make it as simple as possible. Hey, you know what? Get this mic, set the settings here, and hopefully that will work for you. And then fine tune it from that point. Okay, guys, let's see here. A couple other questions here. TC, yes, you need David on the channel. Yeah, what am I missing here? Yeah, Nate and Jessica said that you got to have. I've been asking David will be on the channel. He'll be on the show. I want to do a community live. I'd like to do at least one community live a month. Okay. I want to do more, but it's going to have to fall on when you guys are available. Okay. Anyone on this channel that comes on here on a regular basis that's open to do a live community live, let me know anytime. I think Sundays are probably the best for me, because it's an off day. So we do Saturday, my regular show on Saturday, and then Sunday do a community live. So just let me know, guys, if you guys want to do it. I will start hitting people up to more, but it's going to be Sundays when we'll do it. It'll be like an hour on Sunday. I don't know if you saw my last live stream when I had Dustin from Waller's Wallet on. I tried to pull in Jason, and I don't know what happened. I need to figure that out. So I need to be able to pull in more than one person. So I'm working on that. But yeah, definitely I want to have people on. So because it's all about you guys. This is a community, right? This is a community. So I want you guys to come on and talk about your travel experiences, talk about the credit cards you use and why you use them and your best redemptions and all that stuff. So yeah. And like I said, if you are a little nervous about being on camera, I get it. All you need is a webcam. But if you're a little nervous about that, I totally understand. We can do audio only. That's fine. We'll do it just like they do on regular TV where they have the audio only. I'll put a little picture of you up there. Actually, I'd have to have, like, if I know ahead of time you just want to do video or audio, then we'll just have a little, nice little picture of you on there. And we'll just do it that way. That's fine. But yeah, I definitely want to do the community lives as much as we can, but do it on a different day. So most likely it'll be on Sunday. Okay, Dolly saying she's so looking forward to the new channel. Cool. I appreciate that. And like I said, I might actually do a live stream first. I was thinking putting out some videos, but then I started thinking, you know what, maybe I'll just start with some live streams and then add some videos in that way. I can explain a little bit better what the channel's about just on a live stream, just kind of like what I did right now. So maybe do an unboxing. I have a new I have a new mic coming. So maybe in the next couple of days, actually, when am I getting that mic? I'm not getting that mic until Thursday. So maybe next weekend I'll jump on live on that channel. I'll let you guys know, but jump on live on that channel and then do kind of an unboxing, like a live unboxing of that. Okay. All right. So David's saying I'm available this week and won't be on the road and in hotels. All right, cool. All right, we'll talk about it, David. We'll talk about it offline. But yeah, just let me know your schedule offline and then we can go. You can do it Sunday. If you do it tomorrow, I'm down to do it tomorrow. Maybe 6 or 7 o'clock. Okay. And that would be Pacific Standard Time. Actually, I think you're out. You're out on the, I don't know, what is Arizona? You're in Arizona, I think. What is that? What is that time zone? I know you guys might be an hour ahead or hour behind, or I think you guys don't change, but we do. I don't know. Something like that. All right, guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take off. I really appreciate all you guys stopping by. And this is always fun. I love doing live streams. And this is one of the things that I was like, oh my God, I could never get on here and do live streams and I have to read the comments and I get all like nervous. That's one thing. I get nervous when I read comments. Like, I don't know. Whatever. That's why you see me sometimes struggling when I'm reading things. I'm like, because how can I say this? When you're reading the comments, I'm reading, but I'm screening the comments as I read them. Like some people I don't like that awkward pause in between where you're reading the comment, but you're not saying anything. I don't really like that. So I kind of skim and read at the same time. Which means that I usually read a little slower because I'm trying to make sure this is an appropriate question. Right? So yeah, that's kind of how I do it. I don't like to do like, okay, let me sit here for 10 seconds and read the question and then say, oh, okay, and then go through it. So I kind of like to do it at the same time. If I had a higher end production, I'd have like someone in the background that was pre-screening the questions so they know that it's appropriate question and then feeding it to me. And then all I need to do is read it, right? All right, Janelle. Great show, TRC. Great show, TEC. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. And like I said, how to get an 800 credit score. You got to check his channel out. Wednesday live streams. So check him out. And Jessica, I will be giving you points. You'll be getting 100 points. And then I'm going to look through and see who the next 2 people are that'll get 100 points. So when you guys leave here, the best thing for you to do when you leave right now, jump in the comments. Great show. All the stuff you're saying right here, just put in the comments. Great show. Thumbs up. Happy face. Something in the comments. And then any video that I put out, or you can even go back to some of the older videos, just put a comment in there. And all I'm doing is looking at the comments and seeing how many comments people made from this Saturday until next Saturday, and then that's when I will give out 100 points for that. And we're reaching. That's it, right? Our giveaway is next Saturday. Our giveaway is next Saturday. Yeah, it's the 28th. So yeah, we do a giveaway next week. So that's even more important for you to go ahead and put some comments out there on the videos. And it doesn't like I said, I know what you're doing. You can put a comment. Like anyone can put a comment. So what we'll do, so this week it's 3. What we'll do for next week, next Saturday, since it's the giveaway day, we'll do 5. So the top 5 comments that, the top 5 people, when it comes to comments, they will get 100 points. Okay. And then we're not going to have a cap when it comes to the raffle ticket. Like I had a cap before, I think it was 20. I'm not going to have a cap anymore. So however many raffle tickets you want to buy, however many you can afford to get with the points that you have, you'll be able to get. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to take off. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys all for stopping by. And you might see me on here Sunday. If I can work something out with David, and if he does want to do it tomorrow, and then we'll jump on, and I'll let you guys know ahead of time for that. And then Monday we should be over at Flashpoint Capital, so we'll be on his channel, and we'll do a live stream. That's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Talk to you guys later.